Are we coddling a little bit too much in modern culture? This is sort of a much bigger question about the failure aspect of it, because you get your participation medals. I talked about exams at school. I was one of the stupid ones. I was also not sporty. So I was very good at coming last in the swimming, the running, the whatever. So I never had a win. I never had a win. It's like the whole of my school years, I never had a win. I actually said to a teacher at my school at prize giving, could you just find like some dinged up old cup in the attic and just give it to me, just to prove I was here? And they did, and it hadn't even been polished. It was just, and I don't even know what I did with it. But the point is, at the time, that felt really harsh. I felt invisible. I felt quite worthless. I internalized it.
Yeah.
But I was also told I could never make it as a journalist because I was stupid. I couldn't get the grades.
Yeah.
No, they didn't tell me I was stupid. I told me I couldn't get the grades. They did also tell me that I couldn't be a backing singer with Guns N' Roses, but we'll talk about that off tape.
That's another, yeah.
But would I have been as tenacious as I have been with my media career had I not felt like I was fighting against something?
No. Can you swear on this podcast?
Yes.
Fuck them, number one. And it was your ability to say that, right, that I think has led to something that you would never dream that a non-smart, like you are the last person in the planet that I would peg as, oh, she's not smart, she's not this, she's not that. Now, I think that good education finds wins for everyone and just lets them know it doesn't have to be first place. Yes. That's what it is. But we're always on this spectrum of we coddle or we're like, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. And it's so hard to be in the nuanced, messy middle. But that's where we have to be when it comes to this stuff. I think we, one point that it was a great article in the Financial Times that Bill sent me. A point that the educator made was that, listen, kids need support. Anxiety disorders are real. But if when they're struggling, we say, oh, they've been through the pandemic, they've been through so much, let's just let them not come to school for a week. That is also not the answer. And having more discussions about mental health does not mean they're the right discussions. And so we have to draw back from this because for decades, we wanted more discussions about mental health. You know what I mean? We wanted more awareness and comfort. And now everyone says, well, you got what you wanted. You got it. But the problem is that if the language, if the discussions are that, oh, they have trauma because they went through pandemic, and therefore they're anxious, and therefore they're broken, and they shouldn't be made to go to school. There's no win in that for anyone.